Hey, what's happening, my friend? It's Wilkinson here, and in this video we're going to be covering, is online education really effective, and kind of the pros and cons about why online education might work and why it might not work. So this is education that takes place over the internet, and is it really effective? And this is what we're going to cover today. So are you for online learning or are you against online learning? Because lots of people have varying degrees of answers to this question. You might be all for online education or you might be all against it, and you'll probably find out why, the reasons that why you are probably against it if you are, or why you are for it if you're for it. Okay, because it depends on your experience and what you're actually doing and who is the student at the end of the day. So we're going to be covering reasons that online education and online learning is great, and we're going to be covering some of the benefits of online programs and things like that, and then we're going to cover the cons of online programs as well, so that you understand that, right, okay, these are the bad sides of online learning and online education, so you know that you're going to experience this here, and these are the benefits of it, and this is what you get out of it as well. So reason number one why online education is great is you can participate in classes from anywhere in the world, provided you have an internet connection and a computer. You can also access online classes from your computer instead of physically going to a class, so it's going to save you time of actually getting up and going, travelling back and forth to going to college. Maybe you're travelling 20-30 miles every day. You're going to save yourself time if you're doing it online, and it's going to be a lot more convenient for you. Reason number two is whenever you're doing online education, it's open 24/7, so it's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you can work at your own pace. So virtual classrooms are pretty much open all the time, and makes it convenient for the busy person who has work and other commitments to do their online education and their learning in their own time. Okay, and you can get continuous access to course materials, resources, lessons to go over and over and over again as and when you please, and you can go at your own pace, which is another cool thing about online education. Reason number three is its dynamic interaction. So online format allows dynamic interaction between students and teachers, posting comments and sharing ideas between each other, and the student can contribute to the discussion on the class and help in the discussion between other students. Okay, so basically it's not like when we're sitting in a classroom and someone says something and then you have to think of your response, and then if you don't get your response out, you miss out on that there. With online education, you have like comments, so you can take your time and you can read through the comments and say, okay, this is what I have to ask here, and then you can ask that question in a more deeper format, so you actually can ask them better questions whenever you're doing it online. So reason number four is it's a level playing field. Students can remain anonymous, and discriminating factors such as age, dress, physical appearance, disabilities, race, gender is largely absent whenever you're doing online learning. So instead of focusing your attention, instead the focus of attention is clearly on the content instead of about this person and looking at this person and discriminating, things like that. The focus of the class is on the content, which is really cool, and the discussion and the discussion and the individual's ability to respond and contribute thoughtfully and intelligently to the material at hand. So it's more focused on the actual content, so you're being more productive as well. Number five is getting access to resources. This is why it's really cool. You can easily include additional resources of other students, other interviews and teachers. You can add in additional inside your online course and things like that there, accessible, and you can add in resources that might not be accessible in the same location as where the class is happening. So it's like whenever you're in the classroom and you're handing out the books, you can have resources online and you don't necessarily have to be there in that physical location to get the resources. You can compile resource section online with links to articles and institutions and other materials that are relevant to the course topic, so additional information that students can read through in their own time. You can supply that online as well, and extension and in-depth analysis of other materials and all this here, so that's another cool thing about online learning, is you can have additional resources and everything in there in one place, where you don't have to be in the classroom handing all these out where students could lose it. It's all there for them. Now here's some reasons why it isn't so great, okay? And hope you're ready for the major downsides of online programs, because there is plenty of them. And one of the big ones is technology access. So if you don't have access to a computer before any online program can succeed, it must have students who are able to access the online environment. Lack of access, whether it be economic or logistic reasons, will exclude otherwise eligible students from the course. So really, you students, if you want to do online education, you need to have technology access and access to internet and things like this here. And that can be something that holds people back. Maybe they can't afford a computer, or maybe they don't have internet at home. Things like this here. Another big one to do with technology is you must possess a minimum level of computer knowledge. So if you don't have a clue about how to work a computer, or you're like you don't know computers from Adam, then you're going to have a hard time doing any online education, and it's not really going to be as beneficial to you if you're not very computer literate. Number 2 reason why online education isn't so great is students must be well organised, self-motivated and possess a high degree of time management skills in order to be able to complete and finish courses. Okay, online education is not appropriate for younger students who are dependent learners. Okay, so it's more for a mature learner. It's not for kids or anything like this here, because kids, they don't know that they don't know. A mature student understands that, right, okay, I have to do this course and then I have to get this outcome, and they're motivated. Maybe if you're like a college student or something like that, there you might be more suited for online courses rather than a child in primary school or something like that who is still learning and they're dependent on learner, and they need someone there to show them things and like that. There, if you're a dependent learner, online education isn't really going to be as beneficial to you, because you might struggle with it a little bit if you depend on someone to show you things and do things for you. Okay. Number 3 is a lack of physical presence. Okay. You have to compensate for the lack of physical presence by creating supportive environment in the virtual classroom. Failure to do this can alienate the class from each other and the instructor. So, failure to get people engaged and if they have physical presence in the course, because people could be off doing other things and not really focusing on the online class, and you don't really know. Or you could just be talking, and it's just going over the students' heads and no one's really getting it. And this is a lack of physical presence, which is a downside to online education. And these were just some of the things that I wanted to cover in this video. Hopefully online education is a little bit more clear for you about who's it really for and who's it not really for, and then what are the benefits of an online education. And this is what I had to share with you in this video, my friend. It was a short one, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new. And like always, I always say, we just launched out our own online course, and I would be super excited for you to come and join us inside the course. You've got free access if you head to limitlessmoneyhub.com, and you'll be able to get access to my flagship program, which shows you how to build your own affiliate business around any product, passion, idea that you have, solving a particular problem for a person. If you're interested in learning how to do that there and make money online and create your own online business, make sure and head over to limitlessmoneyhub.com, and we can get into more of the depths of that kind of stuff there. This is all I had to share with you in this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Great one. Peace.